Hello, friends. This is Coldrun back with Dragon Age Inquisition. We are here in Stonebear Hold, and I think my next quest, it's to use Veilfire to learn more about Avar magic. And it looks like there's a specific place there's specific places I can go. Alright, so this seems like it's in, yeah, it seems like it's here. What can we learn about? Aha! Codex unlocked. The Death. An elaborate group of Veilfire glyphs flicker to life. There's an impression of a great battle in the distant past. A spirit protectively watches over Avar from Stonebear Hold as they corner a rival group of Avar in a forest. They join in battle, and the spirit turns aside blades to protect the Stonebear warriors. There's a snap of arrows, a lash of magic. The rival Avar fall, but so does the spirit. The sensations fade. So this is... Sorry, my cat is batting my blinds. Okay, I'll open the window for you. There we go. So this is saying, I guess, that this... I'm not sure why it's called the Death. Unless it's saying that the spirit... So it's saying that it's definitely their spirit helped them and almost sacrificed itself to protect this group of Avar that it cared about. There's one more over here, right? The Morning. The Veilfire ignites a complicated tangle of glyphs. There's an impression of mourning. Avar from Stonebear Hold pray and sacrifice to the spirit destroyed in the last battle. There's the sensation of months passing. The prayers are not forgotten. The vision fades. Yeah, so it's not necessarily quid pro quo with the spirits, because I think it's less, I don't know, it's not like a trade in that way. It's more, but it is mutual respect and care. The Return. As the last group of glyphs light with Veilfire, there's a sensation of excitement and anticipation. An Avar Hold celebrates a night festival around an altar piled high with food and drink. The Thing begins a song. The Hold joins in. The song grows louder and faster. It goes for hours. As the sun rises, a blazing spirit appears above the altar. It has the name of the spirit that fell in battle. It is both the same spirit and a different one at the same time. So, this is one of those spirits that returns, that I guess returns to protect. I don't know if it returns. So this, I'm thinking of the Father here, who we're going to have to try to do the ritual for. We did the ritual for, I don't remember right now, to help them with the return. I assume that it was like a reincarnation thing, but maybe it's just that the spirit returns to watch over people and it doesn't actually become reincarnated as a person. Alright, so I found the runes. What do you got to say?
Be welcome.
I found all the Veilfire runes around the village.
What did you take as the purpose of the tale?
Renewal, I didn't understand. I think it's renewal.
It was about your gods returning, but in different forms.
One of our oldest stories. Taught to us as children by the Skalds. Mountains crack, forests burn. The gods change and die. Hakkon's followers want him alive as he was. They will not let him die and return as he should. The blood magic was to hide the jaws of Hakkon's deed from other gods.
They didn't want to... Okay. So not just from us, but from the other gods themselves. Okay.
They have powerful magic. Why are the jaws of Hakkon afraid of other spirits?
The jaws of Hakkon turn their backs on all other gods that ever helped their hold. It is not fear that drives them. They hide their deeds from shame.
I'd like to ask something.
Then ask.
Oh, I guess not. I think I asked everything already.
Farewell.
Okay, so we got 4 approvals now. What's the last one we need? Journal. Frostback Basin. Jaws of Hakkon are attacking Inquisition soldiers. That was like a year ago. I'm sure that battle's still going on, though. Return to Fisherman Arvid. I feel like that's separate from this. Let me just take one more look around, and then I'll return to Fisherman Arvid. Let me just take one more look around here to make sure I'm not missing any, like, anyone I can impress in the village. Trader Helsdom, have I spoken to you yet?
You're the one they speak about in the lowlands, aren't you? The Herald of Andraste.
That's what they call me.
Many call me that.
Helmsdim Rolfson. I trade our goods outside the hold. You'll not find better this side of the mountain.
Have you traveled outside of Stonebear Hold?
Court Mountain Father provides. But press us, and we'll admit there's lowlander goods we can't craft ourselves. I sell our goods there. The old trader taught me how to read and write, and how to act in your cities.
What's with the eyes? Are you like an Inquisition fanboy, or is this some kind of more local magic or art?
Where does your trading take you?
Denerim and Southreach in Ferelden. Leeds and Verchet in Orlais. When the passes are clear, I take our wares to Val Royeaux.
Surely you can get a fair price for your goods closer than Val Royeaux.
Ah, well, that's truth, but have you seen it?
It's a pretty cool city.
My heart lies with the hold, but I'll die remembering the light on the gates of the sun.
One of the most beautiful cities in the world.
Everyone thinks I'm mad when I speak of Orlais. They believe I make half of it up, as if I could dream up those fountains and palaces, and those frilly little cakes. Most in the hold call any city outside the mountains prideful or lowlander folly.
This is an interesting perspective.
Farewell.
Another time.
It's also surprising because I was expecting a quest from him, but apparently not. So I can get all of our like stuff for the place, for my for Skyhold. Let's just buy one of each of these, and yeah, just buy them. Why not? I don't know. I found 2 out of 6 beds, so this is like a collection thing. I just haven't been checking vendors, and I'm sure I'd be able to find more if I cared. I don't know. I don't care about filling that collection particularly.
Their weapons stay sheathed.
Yeah, I don't think I've been to this section of the hold. If this is still the hold, maybe this is somewhere else. Lakeside Road. Yeah, this seems like somewhere different. This is just the road that goes between here and the fisherman. Let me talk. Maybe the fisherman maybe it impresses the fisherman, and maybe the fisherman is part of Stonebear Hold. So let me go complete that quest now.
Witness to our diligence.
All right, so we're back at the fishing village.
Yeah?
Now can I use your boat? Yeah. So now I have approval. I don't know. I don't know if this counts, but we'll see.
Thane Sunhair gave me guest welcome at Stonebear Hold.
Aye, she sent word.
As a guest, then, may I please borrow your boat?
We would be poor hosts to refuse. The boat is yours. I hope you come back alive.
So that wasn't what I had to do. I mean, it's what I had to do for this quest, but it's not what I had to do for the impressing Stonebear Hold. I won't worry about it too much. Maybe it's one of these things. Maybe it's like something else. But I'll come back to that then. All right, let's take a little trip. Let's row the boat. Let's heal first and then row the boat. All right, we're traveling. We're rowing. Discovered Lady's Rest.
I hate this island. Stinks of dog and blight and just sad. How
Stinks
does
of dog.
it smell? Sad.
The
spirits gathered here were drawn to tragedy. They radiated, as fire does heat.
It's not going
Make
to
them
comfort
stop.
her.
It's my head, demons. You're not invited.
Yeah, she and Solus are quite a pair.
Ugh, shivers right up in there. Not living and not right.
Yeah, I see all the spirits congregated here. Yeah, they seem not friendly, but not hostile.
I can't. Not without.
This is creepy. So, yeah, this is creepy.
This blood. My blood? No, I can't.
So these are spirits who've... I don't quite understand. These are spirits who died and who are just, like, lost?
I need to. I must find you.
So can I... Ah, yes, here we are.
Amantadine. Why?
Did Amantadine do something bad? Tale of Ringnar Ice Troll. Came the giants water waiting, here to hunt and harrow home. Of our fear the shapes and shoreline, forced to flee when giants roam. Ringnar Ice Troll sees his brothers, calls the winter winds to shore. Giants frozen, forged in frostbite, threaten of our homes no more. Fears of giant battle easing. Yeah, Ringnar is a savior for them. Amantadine seems less so. What's your deal, Amantadine? Bop, splat. What are these? Are these like barnacles or something like that? Or I don't know the term. Some kind of sea life.
Dreaming.
Yeah, look for information on Inquisitor Amantadine. So it's over here. Open the Fade Rift.
This rift is ancient. It may have formed from the battle that took place here, not the breach.
Telana slept. I slept. To find him in dreaming. But the blood. She's gone. Telana wanted to reach Amantadine again. One more time. But she couldn't. I couldn't. I died. I tried to stay, but only pieces came through. You opened the sky for the rest of me.
Another Fade thing.
Solus, this seems like something you might be able to help with.
Pain drew the wraiths. But this spirit touched the mind of someone who cared for Inquisitor Amantadine.
Amantadine. Yes. Inquisitor. Beloved. She came with Amantadine to hunt the dragon.
So the Amantadine's
Dragon.
beloved.
Huge. Power like none had seen. It came from the mountains with the Avar. Towns fell. All dead.
This must be the Hakkon's avatar.
One last favor for Emperor Draken. Slay the Avar dragon. Save Orlais.
Yeah, so okay, so this is starting to come together. So my bet, so it seems at this point like the Jaws of Hakkon, the version that existed at the time at least, created this avatar of Hakkon, this dragon. It seemed like in the form of a dragon, and it just went berserk. It destroyed towns, and Amantadine, along with this beloved Telana, I think that was her name, came to fight it. Yo, why was it covered up?
Inquisitor Amantadine died saving Orlais from a dragon? How could history just forget that?
Not forgotten. Forbidden. Darkspawn in the north. All of Orlais afraid. No one could know. Orlais must no fear to falter. Please, my friend, for both our peoples.
So Orlais would freak out if they heard.
fought at the shore. Spirits and magic. Cold. So cold. How I found her. How she found us. They rested here. Then up the river. Metal spires. A way to stop the dragon. Then Telana returned here, alone.
Telana.
To wait for him. Forever waiting. Dreaming. Then... dead.
So maybe this is a case then where they didn't actually defeat or kill Hakkon. They trapped it behind that ice wall, maybe?
We'll find Amantadine. You don't have to wait here anymore.
You have done all she asked of you. Be free.
Thank you. It was hard. She went a long time ago. I stayed because she asked. Her things are there. She wanted them found.
So Lady's Rest is Telana. Telana's the lady. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out a way to get in there since I can't get in that way. Just through here, maybe? Yeah. Let's read first. Unfallen Shack. Many explorers in ancient ruins report finding homes, furniture, or even tools that look a few years old at most. Before the more learned study of spirits and the fade made available by the circles, scholars often assumed that such structures must be new contamination of an older site, leading to much misinformation regarding the movement of various peoples in ancient Deventer and even earlier. Our brothers and sisters in the circles of Magi have given us a more likely answer. In areas where the veil is thin, spirits engrossed by a particular event may endeavor to preserve the feeling of the area by preserving, in their own imperfect way, some or all of the area itself. The hut of a legendary apostate may appear to have been abandoned for a few decades, with crumbling walls and dust when it is in fact from a previous age or even older. That makes sense. They want to preserve the scene of the crime or the scene of the event. Spirits scratching at the edges of the veil have scared away the vermin that would have chewed through the beams and the plants whose snaking tendrils would have reclaimed the stones for the forest. It is the recommendation of the committee that all university-sanctioned historical expeditions include a mage for consultation upon such matters. Only in this way can we avoid the embarrassing missteps of our forebears and bring Orlais the true knowledge it deserves. That sounds like a reasonable reaction. A letter from the University of Orlais Historical Committee to Empress Celine asking for support. Request tabled after the start of the Mage Rebellion. I guess they had other things to worry about. Alright, let's clear this Fade Rift by looting the body. Aegis of the Rift. Orders, Amantadine's orders, and a heartstring bow. This unlocks the Aegis of the Rift ability, which turns the veil itself into a magical shield that deflects enemy projectiles. Okay. And this is the orders, I guess. Ancient document protected in a scroll case. Let it be known that the bearer, Inquisitor Amantadine, commander of the Seekers of Truth, travels to the Frostback Basin on the official request of His Divine Majesty Cordelis Draken, I'm not sure. Emperor of Orlais, upon business vital to the safety and security of this most holy empire, and that he and those who travel with him are to be afforded every service, rendered every assistance, and extended every courtesy in their efforts to protect Orlesian lives from threats both magical and mundane. Maker watch over him, Cordelis Draken the First.
Kenrick will want to look at the orders.
Kenrick is going to have... He's going to explode with excitement.
How'd that work out?
New ability, Aegis of the Rift. Use this to turn the veil itself into... Okay, it can be upgraded in the Inquisitor ability tree. Upgraded. Aha. So 4 meter radius, so not that big. 20 seconds, cooldown of 90 seconds. You can reduce the cooldown, and you can now, you can also have bolts sent back. Okay, that's interesting. Can I equip it to my, because I definitely want to equip that, I think. I think I care about that more than, like, what do you call it, more than the thing in the bottom left, this the spinny attack. So let's map to battle menu. There. Just a last look. Anything else on this island? Who's there? Are those just Inquisitor soldiers, or are those... Oh, Hakkon Defender. What are you doing here?
Kill the Inquisitor! Death to her all for Hakkon's glory!
Yeah, there's a lot of these. Why are they here? Why do they care about what's going on here? Are they looking for a way... Are they... Maybe they're looking for a way to... Because we know that they care about... They just want, like, the physical Hakkon back too, and so maybe they're also here looking for a way to get behind that ice wall. Alright, let's disembark from the... Oh, there's more stuff here, and I didn't even see it. Letter found near many corpses. The barbarians are afraid to go to this island. I can see why with all the spirits, but it's completely safe. I was out there myself for a good half hour, and the spirits never bothered me. Who's this from? Let me check in advance. I don't know. Steal one of the Avar boats and set up a... Because this is not from an Avar. Because they're saying steal one of the Avar boats as if it's not one of theirs. And set up a camp. This route will bypass all the taxes, and with Avar and spirits all around, nobody in their right mind will track us. I know how you feel about demons, but trust me, this is completely safe, peaceful, all even. All you have to do is relax on that island, and wait for goods to come your way. So this is like a smuggler that set up camp here and thought they were safe, and they were not safe. Before I forget, let me also take a look at that new bow. Again, it's no Tespedam's Bane, but it's close. Okay, so it staggers on hit, heals on kill. The Avar say that before Hakkon Winter's breath fell silent, he granted gifts to warriors who proved their worth through acts of valor and war. His wrath he bestowed only upon those who sought to avenge great wrongs through bloody battle, so that its arrows would visit divine retribution, not mortal, on their targets. That sounds badass. Yeah, that's like a... Does that look like a wood or bone? It looks very strange. Let's row away. Alright, Krennic, let me knock your... Not Krennic, Kenric. Let me knock your socks off.
May I help you, Inquisitor?
A spirit on the island held the memories and possessions of Amantadine's lover, a woman named Telana. It told us that Amantadine was here on orders from Emperor Drakon himself, and where he went next.
Andraste's dimples. I may have received tenure from that sentence alone.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that.
Amantadine had a lover. Telana, you said. The Inquisitor's Lady Mage. There was such debate over whether she existed. And there were orders? This was a request from Drakon? This changes everything.
When I helped the Avar at Stonebear Hold, we learned that the jaws of Hakkon once bound their god's soul to a beast. According to the spirit, the dragon Amantadine faced was powerful, and accompanied by hostile Avar.
You believe they could be one and the same? But that would mean... Of course! Of course! Brilliant! 800 years ago, the Second Blight threatened a weak Orlais. A perfect time for the Avar to attack. This Avar god dragon could have endangered the Olesian Empire had Amantadine not stopped it. That explains why he would accept such a dangerous mission. And likely how he died.
What if the dragon wrote, does an Avar god bother you? I mean, I assume it does.
You're not concerned about the literal existence of an Avar god?
Not particularly.
Oh.
If the jaws of Hakkon once bound their god to a dragon, it is likely just a powerful spirit.
Yeah, but that's scary as hell.
To downplay the important cultural significance to the Avar, but magic does not equate godhood. Every blight comes from the old gods, which are also dragons corrupted by some outside influence.
Yeah, but the old gods are scary as hell.
I wonder if we really know what we mean by gods.
How bad would it be if the contemporary jaws of Hakkon bound their god to a dragon again?
With Orlais still recovering from the Civil War and the Mage Templar conflict, not to mention the remaining demon rifts and Corypheus himself, a high dragon given malice and magic by an Avar god spirit could hypothetically destroy much of Orlais. At least, I hope that was hypothetically.
It seems Inquisitor Amantadine saved Orlais 800 years ago. It's time to honor his legacy. The spirit said to follow the river to the north, and something about spires or spikes.
Up the river, the scouts have had trouble with Hakkonites up there. I'll continue my research, but for now, your guess is as good as mine.
I'm pretty sure that's our next step, but let me just make sure.
What do you need me to do next, Professor?
That spirit on the island said something about Amantadine
Okay.
going upriver
Yep.
to, someplace with
Yep.
spires. While you search
Oh
up
god,
the
stop talking. I understood.
these buckles.
I got it. So, what do we have here? What is our next questy stuff? So we got the Jaws attacking Inquisition. So I am concerned and miffed and gumstruck by feeling like there's one more quest I have to unlock here in Stonebear Hold to impress everyone. Let me go take one more look here. Sorry if this is slowing down or if there's like a clear answer, if like it's a quest I already have and I just haven't done it yet.
Think I could find some sentinel breeches,
Do I want to ask what for?
so I could wear history on my butt. Butt history.
Every time that happens, I feel a twinge of sadness that I'm no longer with Sarah. Every time.
Inquisitor.
I know about your father's burial and the offering.
I tried. I dragged myself out of this cursed bed, but the pain... I collapsed. The Huntmaster found me and dragged me back. Said we didn't need another dead man.
Didn't we already do this?
I'm told I can make the offering as a gift for the hold. I'll try to do so for your father.
He won't be my father much longer.
The loss of your name.
It doesn't matter. Whether or not he's my father, I still love him. I would not see his soul severed from the earth, if it's meant to return. If you can make a gift of the offering, there's no way I could repay you.
I'll let you rest.
Lady keep you.
So this I haven't done yet. Whatever... A father's name. This is it. Fade touch creature. I have to kill one more fade touch creature. That's it. That's the thing. Okay. Where's the last fade touched creature? Up there. Okay, so we'll get that as we go. Good. So next we'll lead the charge and help the Inquisition soldiers fighting the Jaws of Hakkon. That's right. We haven't really explored this area yet. So there's like a cave to the north here. Okay, good. Now I see what we can do. Where's this cave? Yeah, because we opened up this camp and basically just left because we were adventuring so far from the main story. So they got mushrooms, like any good cave should have. They got stone, bricks, which most caves do not have. Mouth of Echoes. The savages speak to their gods in the cave passage. They call it the Mouth of Echoes. They light fires and feed them with green spruce and shout their questions into the deep. They say answers come to them on the last whispered echo. Superstition, we laughed, and now Razakale is silent and madness descends. I can only think, what if? What if there are irregularities in the veil here? What if we could secure the Avar cave and bend it to our purposes? The slaves are gathering materials. We will build a shrine to the Dragon of Mystery. Implant foci into the walls, cut sacred designs into the stone. The better to hear her with. We will hear her voice again or we will die. Scribbled in blood red ink on parchment. Yeah, ink. Found in the Mouth of Echoes. Is this from Teventer? Memory saved. Faint inscription in Frostback Basin. If this is be our last together, let it end in laughter. Atho. Don't know what to make of that. At what cost? From an aged journal found in Frostback Basin. It still tastes strange no matter. Several water-stained... Look, the water tastes strange? Several water-stained pages follow before the text resumes. Have we traveled through lands more remote than these? We must have. Yet I never felt so removed from life back home as I do now. T makes the same arguments as always, though adds a lack of demons as a point in her favor. Lack isn't absence, which I was quick to point out. She called me pithy. There are demons here, though not as many as we faced in the early years together. The Avar have their mages, too. The last were ill-prepared for me. I wonder if that's the part that bothers her. Oh, as always, was no help at all. I don't know what this is about. I don't understand this at all. Except this seems like a Teventer expedition. We push on. My head aches. The others are singing the song we learned at that lakeside town. I forget the name of the place. I think my eyes are about to explode. Of course, A has noticed and tells the others he needs to read something. It's quiet now. The journey here took longer than expected. I must take the stock of the rations after sleep. They were more than expected. Everything has been more than expected. A few moments later, and O would not be standing here. I was able to subdue the mage before things became worse. T said nothing about it afterwards. She knows O would have died. At what cost? T asked me once. I said it cost nothing, but I don't know. I met a man who'd fought longer than I, but his mind had faded with age. And he could not answer. The point remains that I can do more. I can be more effective. We've all seen the demons, what they did. We've seen what some will do with blood. Maybe this isn't Teventer. They seem like they're talking down about blood magic more than Teventer would. The better question is who pays the cost if no one takes this chance? And no one said this has to be forever, just until things are settled. If you count 8 times, will the number change? O asks. She's been watching these last few days. Whatever she says to the contrary. Damned blue bottles. I did not plan this journey as well as I should, so they're running out of some kind of supplies. Maybe they're Templars and they're running out of lyrium. I lay trying to find the constellations through the leaves. T brought me some water. She just smiled, and there was no admonishment behind it. It made me feel somewhat better. As always, A cooked her dinner while deriding my own ability to produce something edible. O attempts to tell jokes, make her they're pathetic. Why do they make me laugh anyway? Long days behind. I fear there are fewer ahead. Whatever costs I've paid, they will be worth it. It doesn't matter. This night, safe beside a fire, the 3 of them singing that stupid song, I'm content. So this person sacrificed themselves for their survival, but they don't quite understand how or any of the details involved here. So if you have clarifications on that, I would be more than happy to take it. And is this exiting somewhere? It sure looks like it. Eastern Riverbank. Yeah, so I'm going to call it here. Next time we'll clear that Fade Rift to the east, and we'll just start exploring this whole section, which we haven't really touched yet. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you all later. Bye-bye.